Okay, short intro because I started so late. Um, whew. First of all, thank you everyone for being here. It really is really nice to see so many people here, especially right at the beginning of the stream. Asamiya, Tanya, Koala, Brian, Sapphire, Quithpa, Meliss, Vol, Cello. I do appreciate it. Also, I apologize for being a little off on stream the past few weeks, and in particular the past couple streams. Things have been insanely crazy. Like, so crazy. And one of the things about streaming is that it's live. So you have to deal with things as they come. And one of the things, I don't know, for those who are, for one, watching, but also those who are the observant ones of the group may have noticed a moment last stream where I sort of shifted a bit. And that's because I got a text mid-stream that, if I had known what it was gonna say, I wouldn't have even looked, but I looked over and there's like the message preview thing. So I saw the first part of it. It was a super long text. But I saw the first part, and after just seeing the first part, I was like, wait a second, what does the rest of it say? If that's the first part. And so I was essentially trying to stream while also, my brain had the pleasure of trying to deal with, you could say, a changing model of what the future looks like in all sorts of ways. So it's like, it's just been crazy though. And also the arguing for hours upstairs didn't help. But I've been doing a bunch more planning and talking with people the past couple days, and that's a timer and not a tuner. And so it's, yeah, I'm trying to get some stuff cleared up. I'll let you know when I get more details. Monday was the craziest though. From actually a combination of Sunday and Monday, back to back, talking with some people, just like everything, just like I thought this was gonna happen, then all of a sudden it was like just got like deflected in all sorts of ways, and then like shot over another way, and it's. Whew. Now I just listened to a song. And it's still in my head, and it's actually like a folk song thing. Now I'm not gonna sing it because I only heard it once or something, but I feel like doing something instrumental but with the steel string guitar. I don't know how it's gonna sound, but. Yo, Hans Zimmer, what's up? Nice to see you again. Finally tried to call a neurologist, started seeing, never got back. Apparently had COVID. Yeah, that's something I learned too, that it seems like following up with people like that is an unfortunate part of getting help for yourself. Also, thanks for the claps. That was an attempt at a folk song, like an instrumental version of a folk song, but a folk song I just made up right now. You can maybe imagine singing it too. Also, Amrita, what's up? Thanks for the claps. How are you doing? And Vol was listening to Gamelan music. Has anyone here not heard any Gamelan music? It would be an interesting thing to listen to if it's something you have not heard before. It'll probably be very different from anything you've heard. How am I? I'm alright. Again, my things have just been super crazy the past week. So I'm trying to sort out a whole bunch of stuff. Vol, thank you for gifting that sub to Cello Chew. I say Cello Chew, but it's probably Cello Shoe, I'm guessing. But yeah, it's a whole bunch of it's like a whole bunch of significant life decisions. So it's like all piled on top of each other, and it's kind of intense right now. Also, I feel like I want to focus more the improv stuff that I do on keyboard. I want to start shifting some of it to the guitar. It's gonna be really difficult, but I feel like for one, it'll be useful, but two, also it'll kind of be able to put to the test the concepts I've come up with that are based on the piano, but shift them over to the guitar. So you know, like one of them is something I've mentioned before. Where okay, so I've talked about things that can help you practice improvising, understanding some theory concepts, working on your ear, linking together different chords, all these sorts of things. And so like one of them is this exercise, which is just taking one note and seeing what chords you can match it with. And you can be sure that for every bass note you pair it with, there's at least one chord where it fits. Sometimes it can be, I don't know, really obvious. C with C major. Sometimes it may not be so obvious. It could be C with F sharp. Although that could just be D7. It could also be F sharp with a flat 5. Or it could be F major 7 sharp 11. So it may not seem obvious right away. It's like C sharp and F sharp, what the heck? But doing that, if I did that same thing on the guitar, so that's now this. So it becomes a little difficult to do like this one. Also, you can't play all these, there's too many notes. So you have to start to make choices. You have to trim stuff out a little bit. Maybe. But doing more of that to be able to what's up? You get, yeah. It can be difficult because if you noticed, when I didn't have the 5th present, this sounds way different than this. Where now the major 7th isn't present. So those choices are pretty big. And again, it's not like I can do this and then anything else underneath here is just free. Well, even. So you're quite free to do sort of a lot more things. You have access to more stuff on a keyboard. It's one of the tricky things about the guitar. You heard what, a recording from when you were younger? You playing something when you were younger? What is the wokest flex? Interesting. It's just a way to like use the points to kind of show. It's kind of like a sign of how long you've been watching the stream / how much you watch it, something like that. Because I've never really known what to do with the points, so that was just kind of a way for people to use their points. So just like that, Melissa with the wokest flex. And so she's going, everyone, check it out. Look how woke I am. Look how woke I am. Hey, what's up, Moonscar? Oh, a double wokest flex. Oh my god. Okay, here's a Caprice. It's by a classical guitarist, like from the classical era, who's Italian, whose name I won't say, but I don't know what this sounds like. I've never heard or played it before, so. What's up, Nad? And Henrik, how are you doing? Did we have a Wokest Flex, Shredder? No, it was Melissa who did 2 Wokest flexes back to back. Me doing a rant about something, I can't. The rants have to be. They need to have like a deep inspiration. I can't. Unfortunately, I can't rant on command. Maybe one day I'll be able to get to that level, but. So that was a piece by Mauro Giuliani. And now, this is a piece by someone who did play guitar and did write for guitar, but is typically not known for his guitar playing because his violin playing was at such a higher level. That person, Niccolo Paganini. Albert Einstein, that's right. Although he did play violin. But if any of you are familiar with like... Yeah, that's probably... no, it was right. So you can see it still is quite Paganini-ish. I want to get this melody. So it's definitely got some Paganini elements to it. Kush, what's up? How have you been? Thanks for the claps. The Young Person's Guide to the Orchestra. If anyone's not like familiar maybe with what makes up an orchestra, that can be something very interesting to watch. Could use the points to get VIP badge. So I reserve the VIP badge for super close friends and family. So like no matter how much you donate or whatever, stuff like that, I tried to keep it away from. I wanted that to be something really specific, if that makes sense. But maybe we could do it for an improv thing. Glad Paganini didn't play piano. I mean, I feel like there are enough people who played the piano that adding Paganini to it wouldn't have maybe made all that much of a difference. I mean, you had Liszt, so that probably makes up for it. Like, all right, Napoleon Costa, who was a guitarist in the late classical, early romantic era. I read something by him last stream, so we'll see how this one goes. I'm not familiar with this. I don't think I'll be able to do it up to speed, but oops. This is a little. I was struggling to kind of find the phrases here. It starts on the second beat of something in 2/4. 2 and 1 and 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 2 is the melody. Try winner, what's up? How are you doing? Total Eclipse of the Heart, I see. Carcassi Etude. brain says go sleep. Yeah, if the brain says go sleep, you should probably listen. Thanks for being here, Tanya. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Elfin, what's up? Yo, and stuff, back to you. Also, yo and stuff, Dr. Han. Alright, we'll do some stuff that's not reading this. Although, I kind of want to... I kind of wanted to read through some... some stuff by Silvius Leopold Weiss, who was a contemporary and friend of Bach. This is where I got that song from. This is where I got this song from. Unless we try this Ricercar. These Ricercar were somewhat of a precursor to the fugues of the Baroque. So this thing goes... And so we're getting something E, E, D, C, and this goes A, F sharp, E. And it's a similar, it's this thing where things are being imitated oftentimes here at the fifth. And so it's not exactly a fugue, but there's imitative counterpoint going on. And this is, it looks like it's from around 1540 to 1550, this is. Giovanni Maria da Crema. Now this is supposed to be done with this guitar with like a lute tuning. I could try reading it like that, or I could try just doing standard tuning. I have a feeling it'll be fine with the standard tuning, but we'll see. It's been a week and it's only Wednesday. Yeah, it's kind of been a week for me too. I was mentioning at the very beginning of the stream, it's actually been super rough, but okay. This is also supposed to be really fast. But we're gonna do it slowly. Yeah. Had a hint of can't get the Allemand straight, but no, my Lord Willoughby's Welcome Home. A little bit of my Lord Willoughby's Welcome Home. Okay, here's I play all these pavans by Luis Milan, which whether you know it or not, you're somewhat familiar with. Here's a Fantasia. Should we try it? I think so too. Fortunately, those faster runs are basically just little scales. Gotta head to bed. Have a nice stream. Thanks, Koala. Good night. Take care. Good night, Koala, and good morning, Hartmut. Nice mid-November day. Ooh! We are back around to when this... that means it's been just about a year since I learned this piece. Un Día de Noviembre by Leo Brouwer. Was it right after? It was either in November or like right after November that I first looked at it. Colin coming in with the Pop Friend. Rarely seen around these parts. Common in many other parts on Twitch, though. And Koala, thank you again for the claps. Sorry for keeping you up a few extra minutes, but I appreciate you sticking around. Thanks, Dr. Holland. And Asa, what's up? So soothing? Thank you. This one might not be so soothing. This is another Richicare. But now instead of by Luis Milan, who is Spanish, this is around the exact same time. But this is Francesco da Milano. Maybe I should actually try it with this, because the fingerings plus the thought of this being for the lute tuning is making me default to the lute fingerings, which is kind of interesting. But so let's see what happens here. What's up, Twitchy? Wait, what's funny about fingerings? Or just the word fingerings? Gotcha, I see, alright. Speaking of, I mean, the very first thing I have to... How do I finger this A? Alright. Look, this first note is an A. Normally it'd be here, but I gotta finger it with my third finger. All right. Phi-Rate, what's up? G string, big long D, A, F and A. Gotta play F and A. Also, that sounds terrible. Do I like watching IRL travel streams at all? Not really, honestly. I have nothing against them, but... How is this so in tune? Oh, geez. But this is so nasty. Whatever. Mr. Antex, what's up? A song I sang some time ago was French. I played piano? I feel like all the French songs I do are guitar. Let's see. There's Je me suis fait tout petit. Ce qui rêve. Just a couple weeks ago, there was Cécile, ma fille. And then Everything Matters is half English, half French. But I think that's about it. Yeah, check them out. And I feel like if you heard it on the stream, it had to have been one of those. Oh no, there's one other one, but again, that one's definitely a guitar, which is Jardin d'Hiver. And that, I think, is all of them. Okay, I'm gonna try this out. Oops, I see. Also, Melissa says, I've been watching some Japanese streamers traveling in Japan recently, which is a much easier way to visit than buying a plane ticket. That's true. It's probably not the exact same experience, but it is most certainly cheaper. Who were the streamers you were watching? I mean, I may still know them. Canción del Emperador by Luis de Narvaez, which is the same person that did that. I do it with a different tuning, but what's up, Zelda's kitten? Oh god, so we can try this. This could be a disaster, but we'll try it. So now we're back to still the Renaissance, still the mid 1500s, but now we're back to Spain. That's what it was. Okay, I'll try this again. Crazy Japanese Miki Tokyo. I am not familiar with them, actually. After some research, it was Ce qui rêve. Okay, I'm glad you're able to find it. Yeah, I've always really liked that song. That was the second French song I ever did on stream. This is one I should have. Should I try sight reading Scarlatti? Sure. Wait, is this the one that Captain brought up the other day? The last album is really good. I didn't hear the whole album. I've heard a few songs, unless this album came out recently. This sounds okay. Or something. more yelling. Here's another piece by Scarlatti, but this one I actually learned, although it's kind of intense. But what's up, Cheap Asian? Hey, TM Burner, thanks for the claps. And Jeff, how are you doing? Yeah, this one has some stuff that's pretty fun, actually. And yeah, Alphin, my brother just got home, so of course he's swearing and arguing about something that's definitely not significant at all, but... Wait, speaking of, if anyone... I need to move out really soon. If anyone would like to help in that, any sort of subscriptions, donations, anything would help. It would just help. I mean, I don't know if I need to explain why, but like so far I've been streaming for 1 hour and 20 minutes and there's been 1 sub. That's it. Another state? I don't think so anymore. That's part of all the stuff I'm trying to figure out. But I do have to go somewhere, and so... But streaming for $2 an hour is not going to cut it, so... How are you doing, Noxie? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. I'm actually kind of struggling with a whole bunch of stuff, to be totally honest. um, Divalicious, thanks for the follow. You're rearranging your room. That can be nice, though, to have that sort of change. Also, is it homework for you? Is what homework for you? Lollipop by Lil Wayne. Jesus Christ. Oh, you heard on ticket. Okay, that makes sense. You can't hear. Oh no, I meant this harpsichord sound scared me. But also, even if you can't hear it, the like arguing and stuff, I can, and it's enough to get my heart racing and put me in semi-panic mode. Lightning Wolf, what's up? How have you been? And yes, as Jeff said, that was one of the 6 pavans that Luis Milan wrote. Tia, hello. Welcome to the stream. You don't have any suggestions? I mean, the suggestions could be, it could be anything. You don't need to, like, be a musician or something to, I don't know, to make a suggestion. Better than Monday? Better is good. It's better than worse. Here's one of the new pavans. Well, the last of them, because I had never done the 4th one before, but I just added it last week. Where's the dono link? Down below the stream, or you can do !! donation. I think. Gooby, what's up? Looking forward to studying and cleaning a bit with some classical guitar. I will try to provide the best study/cleaning music I can. But for reals, how do I... Wait, I'm confused. There's a link down below the stream. You click on the... You either click on the actual banner down below the stream, or there's that link in chat. I'm confused. Yeah, the link Nightbot just posted, yeah. It's this one right here. Noxy, thank you for the $5. Also, is that Streets 112 reference? Which if it's not, you may be like, what the hell is that? But it's this one right here. My Insane Pace. But thank you for the double. Oh my god. That is gaming. That is, if I ever want to explain to someone, if someone's like, what the heck is speed running? And you go, it's beating a game fast. They're like, what is that? You know, they don't understand. I just show them that. So instead of trying to reach them intellectually, I reach them emotionally. Also, Elfin, thank you for gifting a sub to Arturesto. Twitchy, bonsoir, Fofi. Twitchy, are you from Canada by any chance? I feel like that's the conversion rate. Not at all? No? I was just trying to figure out why it was $12. If you wanted the improv thing done. If not, I mean, any amount of money is fine. It's 12, right? It should say 15. No, it says 15. It's all good. Yeah, these things can be tricky, and I just hate dealing with money stuff. I hate asking for money. I just need the link again. Thanks, Noxy. Can you ask something? Sure. the rest of the 15 for the improv. Twitchy, thank you for the $15. Now, is there something, I will try to do my best to accommodate it. Is there something we can use as the basis for this improvisation? If not, I can kind of just make up my own thing. But also, Noxy, did you resub? I didn't see a resub message, but I now see a badge next to your name, and you're using one of the emotes. But I didn't get a notification. I don't know about anyone else. I didn't see it in Streamlabs or in the chat. That's weird. Well, thank you for the sneaky resub. That's not the first time that's happened though. So, also Tia says, "How can you make your left thumb not hurt from holding behind the back of the guitar?" So, okay. The short answer is is to make it so you don't get your grip strength, or you don't get the pressure from squeezing your hand. Now that's the natural thing to do because that's what we do with our hands, like most of the time. Whenever you pick something up. So if I pick up my guitar, I do this. But that's not what I do when I play. So when I play, almost the entirety of the pressure on the strings comes from my arm, like pulling into the guitar. And that means, like, one of the ways it can look like is, well, my thumb is out over here. The most amount of pressure you'll ever need is doing a bar chord across all 6 strings, and this is the one that requires the most pressure. And so you can do it without using your thumb. Like, the thumb can help just a little bit, and it's more to kind of like keep you on track. So right now the thumb's up against the back of the neck, and I'm kind of just, my fingers aren't on the strings, but I'm kind of using it to just keep me in line as I move around. But it's what can sometimes be thought of as like almost having like this like artificial weight or gravity against the fretboard, where you're kind of like pulling in like this, and it just so happens that your fingers are stopping your hand from going through the guitar. You can't think of something? It's all good. I mean, if someone else wants to maybe suggest something in Twitchy's place. How about some Bach? Improvise in the style of Bach? A part of me wants to try it on the guitar, but it probably won't be... It'll be more difficult than doing it and trying it on the keyboard. Maybe I can try both a little bit. It's... And Frat, thank you for the 22-month resub. How are you doing? But then your fingertips have way too much pressure. See how little pressure you can press down with. Now, I don't know what kind of guitar you have, but sometimes if it's a steel string guitar, out of steel string, electric, and nylon string acoustic guitars, the steel string acoustic guitars have the most amount of tension, and the strings are a lot thinner, so they'll hurt more to press in, and it'll require more, actually larger force. But if you can try to do something like press really lightly with your finger just resting on this string, and then press in slightly more just until it doesn't buzz. And that lets you know sort of the minimum amount of force required to actually get a clean sound. Also, being next to the fret's gonna change it too, because if you're over here, you're gonna need more pressure. Noodle me this. I'll try. I want to think about form, but it can be difficult. This is probably just going to sound like generic Baroque music, but we'll see. Hardcore, hello. And Meep Mop. It's beautiful replaying. Thanks. I'm trying to make something up that sounds like Bach, but this might work a little better on a key. It's just easier to sort things out. I should actually probably pick like a let's try to do this. Thanks, Vol. I think I had too much of some other Baroque sounds in my head. It always helps to hear the thing beforehand. But maybe we can do this. Okay. What's up, Fair? How are you doing? And thanks for the claps. And Twitchy, again, thank you for the donation for the improv request. I'd still like to, and thanks for the claps. Man, I still want to, man, you know what I really should do? Meet Mop, thanks. I should actually just, I feel like I should systematically go through some pieces by Bach. Okay. And legitimately find any repeating chunks I can notice. Then actually take note of just those little chunks, whatever the fundamental parts of them are. Colin Moneymaker, thank you for the 2-month resub and for the words of support. Also, Anna Ash, hello and welcome in. Also, this TV's been burning for a long time now. And it somehow never spreads, which is convenient. Border Check, what's up? Some sleepy songs? Apocalypse? I mean, essentially, there could be things like, it could be harmonic things, it could be, so there's stuff like this, which I employed. For those who notice, there are things like, so that as a harmonic thing. Now that's not specific to Bach, but a way you can... There's things like trading off. You could go... So taking whatever little motive it is, and trading that off with another voice. Those are too close together. That's something. I just dropped some frames. Why has this been doing this? I'm dropping frames, but it's not because, again, it's the thing where it's like, there's more than enough data going through. OBS and Twitch are just deciding to be stupid. The square is just turning red. Despite the kilobits per second not change. I mean, they always fluctuate a little bit within some range, but so now it's probably choppy. Yep. There's literally nothing I can do. It's annoying. You don't see anything? I see something because I can see my stream. It's better now, but whenever it's happening, everything gets all choppy. Also, your phone says "I love it when you cry" by Steve Aoki. Someone else is playing it. I guess it technically counts. Also, how's the stream going? It was actually like, it was pretty slow in the beginning. It was a little rough, but things have picked up a tiny bit. But yeah. But yeah, picking out as many of these little things as possible. They could be these harmonic things like this. They're the how many improvs? An infinite number, as many as people want. If they want to make the whole thing like that. But every time I do this, everything just sounds generically Baroque. And it doesn't actually sound like, it doesn't even sound like a copy of Bach. And so that's a problem. Infinite improv. I'll do infinite improv. If people are like, I'll do. Oh, yeah, it's definitely gonna drop. Yeah, I'm literally watching my stream. It just froze, and now it's like, it's. And if you don't see, I'm telling you, it's happening. This is super annoying. Or maybe you think we know more than you do. No, I'm not talking about whether you guys think it sounds like Bach, if that's what you mean. It's whether I think it sounds like it or not. Matrix glitch. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. There's nothing I can do. This is so annoying. Well, again, it's not about whether they're this is just for my own, again, for my own, just a goal for myself. We're totally separate from what other people think. I'll have to go through, but I won't do it. I won't do it on stream now, unless we make it a huge donation or sub goal to analyze some pieces by Bach and specifically identify what are some things that make it sound like him. But we could do like this piece. I feel like has a good amount of that stuff. Because it's interesting. I can do it like on the fly. So maybe if I just actually organize it somewhere. This is that trading off thing I was talking about. Ziff, my brother from another mother. Nice to see you. Thank you for the hot minute biddies. How are you doing? Also, Sky Illuminate, welcome in and thanks for the follow. Yeah, man, there's so many things going on here to point out. I just had to point out this one because it was something we had I had literally talked about before. So it was this sequence because it's essentially just A minor. And then A7, D minor, to A7 again. Well, probably not A7 because there's no G, but you could add it in. To D, A, D. cycle going through fifth, so from D to G minor, C, F, F, E minor, A, D. This bass line walking up 3, 4, 5, 1. Improvisation and transcription by ear is arguably some of the most beneficial musical developmental activities which unfortunately exist as a void in today's classical academic sphere. I agree. I totally agree. And I talk about it on stream kind of as much as I can, because when people ask a question where that's my answer to it, and it has to do with I don't know, just a bit, just kind of like about learning an instrument, like learning music. And one of the most important things for me is improvising. And I almost don't know. Man, it's kind of like how are you supposed to play music if you've never taken in the act of like creating it yourself? Some quickie sharp arpeggios transition. I'm not sure I know the exact thing you're talking about. So for example, this piece is nearly a continuous string of 16th notes. I did it just now. That was the last thing I played, right? More improvs donated $15. An improv inspired by the word hope. Like Mordance and True. I can do that. Let's try to fit. Thank you for the donation. Okay, I see who it is. Thank you. Are you talking about stuff just like that? Because I'm just, at that point, I'm just, So I don't use this finger ever unless it's maybe the rare times I'm strumming, but it's these four. Yeah, so view. I always forget to switch to it because I also need to set myself up in advance to do it. Usually the last thing I do is I click on this so that the reverb turns on, but I actually need to click back on OBS so when I press this thing on the foot pedal, it, you know, this input is going to OBS, not to the DAW I'm using. But I forget a lot of times. So I don't know if that answered the question, but okay, hope. Perfect. Maybe I could talk about some of the things maybe ahead of time. Some of the things with hope, I feel like are going to be, a lot of this stuff could actually be quite heavy. Somewhat uplifting, right? Because it's hope, and so uplifting, I mean almost quite literally. Things typically centered around a major key, like major tonalities. It'll probably be relatively slow / steady. It'll probably be predictable. Yeah. Those are some things that come to mind. So then the goal becomes, how can you do the musical equivalents of those things? Also, Lil Puggo, thank you for the follow. Dude, Beatron, thank you for the 5-month resub, and then right into a $10 donation. Thank you for the donation. And thanks for the claps, guys. And whoever that totally anonymous person was, who I definitely don't know who they were, because I totally didn't get a notification from an email. Thank you for the $15 that made that, and for the suggestion. I mean, wait, hold on. You gave yourself up. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Fair. Thank you for the donation and the suggestion. So I think you guys could see what I noticed. I did a tiny little nod to, because I was like, wait a second, this is pretty hopeful, pretty triumphant and hopeful, just sort of in general. I never do it in this key. Because I got to this, it was like dum da da dum, like just driving in and then even this was very, because I started out with this. I went, which actually sounds like the beginning of the credits for Star Fox 64. But then it went over to like, which is similar to, and I really quickly did something that sounded like, this is the Wind Waker like sailing theme. Which really tells you that it kind of makes sense that the music of a lot of the music in the Zelda games can be hopeful. That's part of it, and triumphant and adventurous and stuff like that. But part of that is this: you gotta be hopeful in the face of all the things that Link faces. You gotta be hopeful. Dropping frames again. Twitch, give me a break. Gaudimus Igitur. I don't know what that is. Is that something I played something that sounded like that? Also, the Folgers thing is quite, also definitely has that feeling. bonsoir, wahaha. What's up? How are you doing? Something that can feel comforting and hopeful are chords in first inversion. I'm dropping more frames. Another thing I could have mentioned was taking things that you sort of already associate with something that's maybe hopeful or something like that. I don't know what it is, but I tend to. Okay, now we're dropping a bunch of frames. Jesus. The Folgers tune? Yeah, the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Dimples, dude, how are you doing? Thank you for the 46-month resub. Oh, I don't know what to tell you guys. There's nothing I can do. Let me see something first. Wait, I was gonna do this. Files? No. What about almost iconic as the Cheers intro? That's pretty. It's. I think they almost have a similar feel. I forget where to find. Oh, maybe it's this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so it shows that I'm dropping frames and it gives you it tells you what the reason for the frames being dropped is, the percentage of them, and it's saying the two things it tells you, it's saying that there are no dropped frames. So it's just like it's not my computer, it's not rendering, it's not lag from rendering, it's not things from encoding, it's the network. There's just something's happening. Even with a more than sufficient bit rate. I don't understand. I'm lagging? I know. I know. That's up there. It switched itself from to 4K from 720p. That's like the opposite of helpful for you. Lagging IRL? I mean, I feel like I kind of am lagging. I feel like I've kind of been lagging IRL a little bit, which is what I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream. You're hearing me? I mean, I can watch the stream. We don't need to do a troubleshooting while streaming never works. But I can see that like on my own thing. I'm watching myself now. Like my stream, I'm watching my stream and it just stopped. Let me watch myself. Oh my god, it's lagging. Oh my god, it's stopping. Oh, please. And now it's skipping. I'm gonna try one thing. No, it's not actually back to normal. I'm gonna try something. I doubt this will do anything, but this is so low. Totally fine here. It's not fine on my the sound is gonna be fine. The sound is like always fine when typically when a stream gets messed up, but I lowered the bit. Yeah, I lowered the bit rate and it's not doing anything. It's literally not. I don't understand what this. I don't even know what this means. I'm gonna put it back. I'm curious though. 1 second. Wait, the speeds are actually slow. Hold on, let me try something else. Why are they stomping upstairs? Man, can something... All right, take care, Twitchy. Thank you for the donations for the improvs too. Man, I didn't need any more problems. Why is it so random and why is the upload so much different than the download? It's not back to normal. Why is the download 28 megabits per second and upload is 140? Also, this is fiber internet. It's supposed to be 1 gigabit download and upload. Now, even when it was perfect, it was never that, but it was around like 800 or 900 for each one. So this is really low. What the fuck? Get out of here. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Gribbly, thank you for the 55-month resub. It's still going. That's right. Damn. That is definitely one of the longest subs in this channel. How are you doing? Dude, why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Man, I was already overwhelmed with so many things. Weld Assassin, what's up? Can most keyboards connect to PC? No, you can't really just plug a keyboard into a computer. You need some sort of interface, usually. Hey, Uncle Chris, how's it going? Hope all is well. Well, my internet isn't, just decided to kind of be messed up. Now, it looks like it's stable again now, but I'm curious, if I do a speed test now while the stream looks stable. No. 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 No, it's go. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to call Verizon tomorrow. This isn't how this is supposed to be. I don't know what to tell you guys. And the past couple weeks when this has happened, it's been really brief and then it's stopped, but this is the longest it's ever done this for. I think I'm gonna have to cut the stream for now because this is like not working. Oh man. Well, it was a good 4 years or so without internet issues. I'm going to unstable. I'm going to find someone to raid. And hopefully by Friday I can maybe get something figured out. Man. Oh. Things like this happen, yeah. I guess it's that it's just piled on top of... It's piled on top of so much other stuff, like... Not like people ever need problems, but this was not a... This is... You could say this was not what I needed. Well, man. All right. I don't know what to I literally don't. I don't know what to tell you guys besides it's out of my control right now. Let's do this. Oh man, other people's streams are lagging for me. I'm gonna do this. We can raid Emmy Law Music, who's we haven't been over there in a little bit. I appreciate you all being here. I'm trying to do my best with all this stuff. I'm trying to... I know it's not my fault, but it still messes with things, because... I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So yeah, we'll raid Emmy, and again, hopefully I can either get things sorted by Friday or we can get lucky on Friday. But it also doesn't... Okay, copy the raid calls. You're welcome, Fair. Thank you for being here. And thank you again for the donation. Thank you everyone for watching and hanging out. Let's go say hey to Emmy, and I will see you guys on Friday. Take care, everybody.